YouTuber versions of themselves, they have like this hatred for me. Is that the opening shot of it? Alright, JD.
Alright.
Welcome to the Crap Chute, everybody. It's your host,
Welcome to the Crap Chute, everybody.
Roaches.
It's the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the Crap Chute. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host,
Zach.
James.
What?
I call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy. It's a little bit of a different format right now. It's because we're out and
It's
about.
a little bit weird.
You know, so this is going to be the episode. It's going to be kind of short.
Mm-hmm.
You know, apologies for that, but we're going to have some bangers come out over the next week. And it's because we're at Level Up Expo, so...
What?
You know,
Whoa.
didn't really have time to film a, kind of just the classic old no face, no sound
No sleep
podcast.
till Christmas.
Beautiful convention center.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just a very nice open place. Stepped into it, man. A lot of things there that a lot of things to buy there.
Mm-hmm.
The food was really expensive. That's just one thing I have to
Not worth it, but we
I have to
found
get out
out.
of my chest. It's also was not very good.
We found out there are big pretzels that might be worth it.
They
I'll
might be
say
worth
this: RTX, the pizza was good.
Okay.
This pizza was not, and I didn't get to try the pretzels. Fucking ruined the take. You ruined it.
Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
What the fuck's
Well, I walked over to the burger place to buy some burger. I saw the
Brand.
burger. It was like this tiny like small. It's probably the size of like a quarter pounder from McDonald's, but it wasn't a quarter pound. It was just a small burger, and you get a little bit of fries on the side, and that was $18. So,
Jesus.
yeah. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just take a slice of pizza. The slice of pizza was better than the burger in terms of value, but it was still pretty bad. It was $10 for that pizza, and it was $5 for a Starry. That was the most egregious thing, because I was looking forward to getting the Starry, but I was like, nah, it's not worth $5.
How much do you think it costed last year, JD? It was also
It was
$5.
$4, I think, last year.
I think from the vending machines, yeah. But
From the vending machine, it was $4. But that's where we got it from.
yeah, but you didn't want to get it from the vending machines. You wanted to get it at the cafeteria. Because I was like, Jay, Starry, and you were like, no, I'm in control. Yeah.
Well, this year maybe I get it from a vending machine this time.
Like we did last year. And then the machine broke, and we spent
and the
money.
machine broke.
And we spent money, and we weren't able. Does that old man have a Keyblade?
Oh yeah.
He had a Keyblade umbrella? What the nerd shit?
It's like the most insane drivers from all across the state gathered here to go to this insane convention.
Good thing you said all across the state, because I was about to say Nevada. Everybody that I saw drive like shit are old Nevadans.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna go and cosplay tomorrow, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Is there 3 different cosplays for the days, or is it just gonna be 2?
2.
Okay.
And if I can't get the stuff finished tonight, because again, it did rain, so it could fuck with like humidity, so it could mean that I can't paint stuff.
Then we go as Willy Wonderland again tomorrow.
Yeah, we wear our dirty shirts
We become
again.
the employees tomorrow. I mean, my shirt is still pretty clean. I wore it on top of my shirt.
I'm saying dirty in the sense of we wore it and walked around in it.
Yeah.
And just wore it for a day. I find that to be dirty, just wearing it in general.
Yeah.
If
Well, that's
you
just
wore
because you
other
like
stuff.
sweat like a monster into your clothes and stuff. And
fuck
it
you.
completely
I sweated
destroys
from
it.
my brain this
You have to
whole time.
completely like replace all of your clothes.
No,
like
just
2.
my hats. Because for some reason I have acidic sweat coming out of my head only.
Yeah, and it just wears away at the cloth and burns away the material. But
This isn't a good example.
Okay. Yeah. You have multiple hats back there?
I do.
How's that? Oh.
A little yellow rim.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Completely destroys the hat.
Well, it doesn't destroy it, it just makes it gross to wear.
Yeah. Are those like a washable hats, or is it just
Washable hat.
you just like throw them into the washing machine? No.
I'm pretty sure you can't wash hats like that. You gotta like wash them in a special way.
Yeah.
God, this... Fucking Christ, this finger still hurts from the 2 weeks ago.
You just cracked it just now, and
No, it's been hurting all day. I've been like feeling the pain, and it's just now I'm like taking a moment to feel where it was hurt, and it still hurts. Also, we didn't mention it on the podcast, but JD forgot his lanyard in the car.
oh yeah, that did happen.
We got literally all the way to the convention, to the doors, and then JD turns to me and goes, "Hey James, where's my badge?"
Yeah.
And I like turned to
So
him.
apparently what happened was James like put it onto the seat after I got up out of the car.
Right next to all the other stuff you were grabbing.
Yeah, and then
I grabbed mine and I grabbed yours. I sat down. I said, "Here you go."
He sat it down next to my jacket.
No,
and then
it was before your jacket was there. I set it down. And I said, "Here you go." And then
when I grabbed this, I swore I would have saw a lanyard if it was on top of everything. Because I don't think I would like brush off the lanyard and then take it and leave.
But
so,
you did.
No, so what I think from what I remembered, it was.
But you did.
When I got up out of my seat, I put on the shirt, and when I turned back around and looked at the seat, it was my jacket on one side, and it was your bag of whatever the microphones.
Yeah, but
holding the microphones on the other side. So I just grab the bag of the microphones and I take it. And
JD's been having an L of a day, so he doesn't want to admit that he's like losing.
No, I mean it is my fault.
It's not. He wants to.
I didn't look at the seat after I grabbed.
He wants to say it's not his fault.
Like I noticed that he had his badge on, walking over, and I was like, oh, he's probably gonna give it to me right before we get in there. So then we we keep on going, walk all the way over there. We take the little Tesla tunnel down to the West Hall. And then we get right in front of the entrance, and I turn to James like, all right, you can hand me my badge now. We can get in there. And then James like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I turn. I'm like,
James like, James like, I gave you your badge already, and I was like, what? What are you talking about? And so we had to go all the way back and then grab it. I mean, it was like a 10-minute, 15-minute walk. So it wasn't like the most horrible thing. Say that again. That's it then.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have anything else to add, or?
She's stroking my beef till I'm off. Yeah, I fucking can't stand dipshits and lifted trucks because what the fuck are you doing? It's a huge fucking truck now, and you're not gonna do anything with it. You're not using it for work. I know you're not using it for fucking work. More than likely, you're not even a fucking construction worker, so you don't need a truck in general. I think people that aren't doing fucking construction and have trucks that are huge. Like, I saw a guy with the fucking... What the fuck?
Oof.
I saw a guy with the
really
fucking...
close car.
Also, they got rid of one of my favorite places over here. Texas Melts, and they replaced it with whatever that fucking Cupid shit is. I genuinely, I saw it said Cupid, and so I don't know what that is.
It's Cuban.
Oh, Cuban?
Yep.
I thought it said Cupid.
Nope.
Okay. I don't know what the Cuban place is. I don't know what it is, but they replaced with that. And so now I'm angry, and I really like that sandwich place. But fuck you if you have a lifted fucking truck. You don't need your truck to be lifted, firstly. Secondly, more than likely, you're not using it for shit. You're not doing shit with it. Oh shit, 3 barbecues. You're not doing anything with it. I saw this guy with a fucking 6-wheeler truck where it's got this huge fucking ass on it, and it's like, what are you doing? That's for towing and shit. What are you using? You're just driving.
You're jealous of the yacht.
I'm not jealous. I think it's stupid as shit, and you take up so much space.
It's just how it is.
And it's fucking impractical driving next to you. I think you're a fucking dipshit who wants to look like he has a big dick when you know you got something this big.
It's okay, it's okay, guys.
Little fucking pecker.
It's okay, guys. James is he's just jealous that.
Fuck you, Cybertruck.
He's just jealous that he doesn't have the biggest yacht in the world. Okay. All right. He's not the Sigma. He's not. He's not. He's been on a. He's lost his mewing streak.
I thought you were about to say he's been on a list. I was about to say, whoa. Where's this?
He's lost his mewing streak. It was broken just a couple hours ago, so he's not in the best mood right now.
Look at that! That's fucking impractical. It's just too fucking tall. Your headlights are going into the person in front of you's window, and more than likely you're gonna be a dipshit who has his high beams on because you don't know you have to use fucking normal headlights. Just get normal fucking headlights like everybody else. You don't need to have high beams all the fucking time. You're driving on a residential street where other people are driving and need to see what they're doing.
Just let it all out, James. Just get it out.
And on another fucking note.
Like how the entire time we're at the con, you're like just nice, cool, relaxed. And say we get on the road, you're like,
fucking tear your throat out. So, anyways, I was driving down the street. Yeah, but this guy was
coming at you.
Yeah, the guy was coming at me. I'm getting onto the freeway to go to work, and there's this turn there where if you don't know how to fucking drive, you're fucking brain dead. You'll just go straight ahead onto people rather than following the lines on the road. You know, fucking thing my company does, laying down these lines so dipshits know where to drive. You'll drive in the head-on traffic, and he drives into it, and then he takes a left to get back on the freeway going the other direction. And all I can think is, what the fuck were you doing? That's a cool-looking car. What the fuck were you doing in the first place?
I got like a glancing shot of it.
It looked, for everybody out there, it looked like a Speed Racer's car.
It kind of did. Yeah.
Oh shit, they closed the pizza place that this was.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know about it.
Oh shit, I forgot to look. Apparently they made that Del Taco down there into a Houston hot chicken as well.
Huh.
Which I don't really care for. I think the chicken. So here's a quick complaint. Also, fuck House of Go-Go. They replaced one of my favorite restaurants, Islands, with a House of Go-Go, which is fine. It's not like a bad restaurant, but it's so fucking millennial bullshit type food that it's just it's unenjoyable. It's like, oh wow, cool, thank you. I can't wait to eat this fucking pasta. Also, why is there a fucking apple? Why is there half an apple at the bottom of fucking pasta? Who the fuck made this?
They put half an apple at the
bottom. They put half an apple at the bottom of a fucking bowl of pasta, and you're like eating it, and you like stab down to get some shit, and you're like, what the fuck? You pull up half an apple that's soaked in shit. It's like, I don't want to eat this. Who's gonna eat it? Is that a ramen place? That's a ramen place with a drive-thru? What? They got a drive-thru?
For a ramen place.
Yeah. Also, Randy's Donuts is pretty good. They got a cherry donut.
Oh, Randy's Donut. I haven't seen like half of these things.
Yo, you don't come down here?
No.
It's my part of town. Hey, baby, hey!
Don't come down here.
Okay, so coming up, we got Zio Records. It's a pretty tight spot. It's got a lot of cool shit. It's where I get most of my Red vs. Blue DVDs from. Oh, I'm sorry, am I fucking boring you?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of are, James. I mean, this whole complaining about your driving on the road.
Also, one last thing.
And your food about the hash go-go and the apple.
This crematory place right here used to be a barbecue place.
It's a crematorium?
Yeah, it used to be a barbecue food spot. And now it's a funeral home, and I think that's really fucking funny.
That is pretty good. That is pretty good.
Are you okay? Are you the one having a tick?
I'm fine. That pizza earlier that I ate,
it's getting to you.
It's coming back up. It's coming back up right now.
Okay, one last thing. I was listening to a TikTok live the other day, and they were having like a debate about some fucking shit. I can't remember, but they had this guy on as the opponent, the op, and he firstly has a fucking annoying ass voice, and secondly, anytime he said something he thought was a joke, he made a sound effect where he'd go, "Ahoo!" every time. And then his genuine literal laugh was him going, and I felt brain dead anytime I heard him talk or make a noise, and I could like
you can't hate that.
No, you can, because you're saying some fucking gross shit. But then it's also like anytime and it's like he kept thinking he was eating, and it was like, oh my god, shut up. Like, you haven't said a good fucking point, and also you just keep making these weird sound effects because you think it makes you sound cooler or some shit. You think it's giving you like some kind of edgier or something. You're like, and it's like, oh my god. And you can even hear one of the hosts, like, who's normally like talks in a pretty like normal voice the whole time. He just went dead monotone and just so fucking like done with shit. He was just like, dude, there's no way that's your real voice. There's no way you actually just made that noise.
If I was this, I'd be like, do that again, laugh again. I'm like, hey, Jamie. I'd be like, hey, Jamie, can we get that on a soundboard?
Jamie, pulled it up.
Jamie, put that on the soundboard. Mott's, twist his balls.
Mott's sound. It was the same person who says that.
Really?
It was there live, yeah, and they had a few other people on as guests, and then this was the opponent, and I was like, oh my god, just fucking string me up from the ceiling right now.
I love that, actually. That's really good. I need a catchphrase like that.
It's like, what do you think you sound like when you make that noise? when you go at the end of like what you thought was probably a good argument.
Yeah.
You're like fucking bazinga, zinger right there, fucking annihilated, zoink scoop.
He thinks it's like a
guy like the fucking like fucking bazinga.
bazinga.
Like
got bazinga.
It gave me bazinga energy of like the same amount of like cringe when I heard him go.
Me when she buzzed on my Zynga.
You know what? It reminds me specifically of this TikToker guy who's like, oh, I'm a buff British man, but I live with my parents and I'm so fucking disrespectful to my parents. And he does that noise every now and then. And all he does is he stands in the kitchen and he just starts flexing while talking to his parents. And it's like the most like scripted conversation. I'm like, oh my god, it's so fucking brain dead. It's holy shit, we've made content too simple.
Didn't they like ban TikTok now or something?
In 9 months.
I thought I saw something.
In 9 months, it'll be gone.
It's like it'll just be gone from the App Store.
Yeah. Then you get a VPN. Like me, and you just use that.
I mean, hey, you know, if you're a TikTok content creator, VPN time.
Maybe.
VPN time.
It's so funny to me because it's like TikTok content creators who are like losing their minds over like, ooh, it's like, aren't you the same guys that were like quote unquote protesting TikTok like a couple months ago during Black History Month? Because you're like, they're being too unfair on the black creators, which they were. But then they're also immediately like, the moment Black History Month ends, they're like, and we're back to getting our own money, thank you. And it's like, whoa, fuck it.
That's just how it works.
That's just how it do, Yugi.
That's how it do, Yugi.
And
I don't make the rules.
For the final sign off on the podcast, because this is the actual final one, not the beef stroganoff one.
Okay, because okay. If you enjoyed, you should subscribe.
That subscribe button.
If you like James, you can check him out in the description below. We'll be seeing you in those next upcoming videos that I have to edit and probably come out. So, mods.
Sound.